We're talking live with Dean Cain from inside the cockpit of an MD-80 flight simulator. Good morning, Dean.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm fantastic. I'm not actually flying this aircraft. It is a simulator. I'm out here at the Pan Am International Flight Academy in Las Vegas, Nevada, and fortunately, you know, I won't be your pilot today.
Do you even know how to work those? They're fun.
I'm going to learn in about an hour.
There you go. All right, what is the theme of this cockpit setting you're in?
The reason I'm in this cockpit is because we're talking about a film that I did that's going to come out on the Hallmark Channel. For you guys, it's, what is it, 8 o'clock on Saturday, May 24th. Yes. 8 o'clock Eastern and Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. It is a story of a hijacked aircraft. My character is an FBI agent who ends up on board this hijacked aircraft by chance, and he is the guy who's on the inside who can help bring it down without any problems.
Is this a different part than you usually play?
Well, you know, it is. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I mean, this character is a police officer. It's sort of a kind of an ordinary man in extraordinary circumstances. That's usually the idea. I've played a lot of law enforcement officers and soldiers before, so for me it's not that big a departure. But to be in this situation, yeah, it's very different. I think ever since September 11th, everybody asked what they would do if an aircraft was hijacked, and this, you know, this takes into account what happened on September 11th. But it's a very different situation. Turns out that the guys are hijacking the aircraft for other reasons, but we still have to bring it down and try to do so without harming anybody aboard.
Now, I understand that you have a lot of big actors with you in this film.
Yeah, this film has such a large number of actors, well-known actors, everybody from Anthony Michael Hall to Ernie Hudson to Leah Thompson, Tracy Gold. The list goes on and on and on, and it's a lot of fun to be out there. William Forsythe. It's just really a great bunch of people, and it reminds me of the old films in the, you know, the late 70s, Airport, you know, where you have all these different actors that you knew filling in all the roles, and it really makes for, I think, a nice entertaining ride.
Now, this is on Hallmark's channel, so it's more of a family film?
Well,
are we gearing it towards the families?
I'd say it's
or is this like a
very,
you know, a good date night
exciting group. Yeah, it's a very good date night. I'd say that for sure. It's very exciting. Once you start watching it, you're not going to want to turn it off. Very
good. We talk a lot about romance on my show. So, Dean, I'm going to just ask you a quick question. What do you do for romance in your life?
What do I do for romance in my life?
I know. Isn't that exciting?
That's a doozy, isn't it? My biggest romance right now is my 8-year-old son, well, soon to be 8-year-old son. You know, the romance, it's a very private and personal thing. I just think, I think for me, it's not about doing anything special. It's just about being with somebody. So it would be more about, you know, just a quiet dinner at home. I mean, it's pretty traditional, but
there you go.
For me, nothing beats that.
A nice quiet dinner at home. That sounds good to me. All right, you've got a couple of other films coming up. 2 new family films, one with Sharon Stone and Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's a film called $5 a Day. It's a family film, but it's not like a kiddie film. It's a very clever script, and Christopher Walken is fantastic, and Sharon Stone's fantastic in it as well. It's very funny. Alessandro Nivola, he's also great in it. It's a very fun film called $5 a Day, and Christopher Walken's character is unforgettable. He lives on $5 a day. He's figured out a way to do that, and he cons everybody, including his own son, and of course including me.
Well, that's great. When will we see that one? Midsummer?
You know, I don't know the answer to that question. I really don't know.
All right,
I'm just the actor.
We'll keep an eye out for that. I know you're having fun in this flight simulator this morning. Dean, thank you so much for talking with us. I'm going to try to land this without crashing. I know. You have to tell me later how you score. Thanks for talking with us this morning. If I get it on the ground, I'm happy. All right. Thanks for having me on, Michelle. Thanks, Dean, for talking with us today. All right. We'll be right back after this. Don't move.